Hello people of YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Okay, so today I plan to make this video short and sweet, but today we have a commission painting that I need to get done and we're gonna work on it today. Now, I thought for a really long time about what the heck I'm trying to do with this painting because I was not sure. I assumed it would be something abstract, but I'm not much of an abstract painter, so trying to figure it out. I don't know, like abstract I can't really wrap my mind around, but anyway, we're gonna try our best today. And I promised them that I would get them this painting before Christmas, and it's already a week before Christmas, so I'm hoping to get it done at least today or by tomorrow so I can have it shipped out by the weekend and hopefully mix it to their house around Christmas time, which is the hope. So I wanted to keep the theme of this painting to be nautical because they have a lot of nautical stuff in their house and they're in Florida by the water, so I want to keep the nautical theme. So yeah, so what I was thinking for doing for this painting was having an abstract colored background based around nautical colors, and then on top of that stenciling some boats on top of it, like keep like simple, sweet, beautiful. Like that's how I imagine it, so I'm hoping it goes well. But you never really know. But yeah, well, let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is actually cut out the stencils for the boats, and yeah, and then we can move on to actually painting the base. So here are the boats that we're working with. I just printed these out on regular paper. I wanted to print these out on cardstock paper, but I did not have any cardstock, so it's just on regular computer paper. And I'm not really sure how well it will hold up, but who really knows? I don't. I took images of boats and I just put them in Photoshop, and I just kind of just traced over the main lines of it, and then I printed out the line work that I made. So here we are. So let's cut these bad boys out, shall we? And yes, I don't have a cutting mat. Okay, cutting mats for some reason are kind of expensive. I don't know, like for the big ones, obviously. And I need a big one because this is a lot of space to cover. Yeah, these are honestly kind of small, but we're just gonna wing it at this point. Done. Okay, so now what I need to do is find the paints that I need. I'm looking for blues, yellows, grays, whites, all that stuff. Push those to the side. The canvas is over here. Take these things off, so I don't need those. Now, what I'm going to do is cut these out. So at this point, this is where the lack of a plan is coming into play here. I don't really know how I'm going to lay out these colors, but I'm going to just keep layering it until I get it to a place where I like it. So yeah, I mean, there's no time like the present. Got my paint, got my cup of water. Let's do this. Hey, it's your girl here with a nice crisp voiceover for you. Just explain the process of what I'm doing here. So yeah, I officially, started painting. This is actually my first time painting using a blow dryer, and let me tell you, a lifesaver. It saved so much time. And I'm like, why haven't I been doing this entire time? But yeah, so I was just laying out these colors, trying to go from quote unquote light to dark, but then not really. I don't know. But you know, I tried taping off all the paint so I get all my stripes as neat as possible. But as you see, as the video progresses, that, you know, using the tape really didn't help make crisp lines. I mean, the thicker the paint was, the easier it was to make a crisp line, but some of them were just leaking right under this tape. And oh yeah, here I put way too much paint on here because I was so used to it, the paint being thick, and now this one had just way too much paint. So I spread it across the other canvas. It was just like messy, but you know, I got it together. I got it together. Okay, it was error, but like, you know, we got it together. Yeah, it took a lot of layering, lots of layering. I didn't want to continue the stripes going in the same direction, but I wasn't sure what to do. So I was like, you know what, let's throw a whole different shape in there. So this is where this triangle shape comes to play, and then I was using this darker blue, which was very like watery. So it took like a million layers to get it opaque. But yeah, I think this shape, I really like how this shape like played out in the end, because I wasn't sure exactly what to do with it after I put this triangle on here. But I was like, hey, it's a triangle now. And to also help break up the colors, because they're kind of like similar, like fighting for your eye a little bit. So I started adding some of these white lines here, and I feel like, you know, that was a nice touch. That was a good job on my part. Give myself a pat on the back. And then this part, I wanted something a little different, so I was like, maybe you should just do like a little color shift over here, so like each color is moved over by one type thing. Why, I don't know, but I only did it on this side because I don't think it would have looked right if I did it on both sides, so I just did it on one side. I don't know, I just wanted to look not uniform at all. That was the plan with that. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the red just bleeding right through it. It was so frustrating. And then now we're finally getting to the stenciling part. And at first I was using just a regular thick Sharpie, and then it wasn't cutting it. And then that's when I found my oil-based Sharpie marker, and man, that thing, amazing. I've never seen these in the store anymore, so maybe I have to like look online to see if I can find them. But like, man, that was a godsend. It made life so much easier. Like, man, I don't know, if you're into Sharpies and you like to draw Sharpies, get you this oil-based one. Alright, so here we are into the final shots, just showing you what it looks like in the end. This actually took me, I think, 3 or 4 days to complete this painting, because I was just so unsure about it for the longest time that I was like, just do it. Like, really, just do it. And so I added a lot of in-betweens, as I mentioned, or will mention. So yeah. So as I imagine it, like the paintings will be like placed like on the wall, like with this amount of space in between it. Like, it's not meant to be together like this. It's more meant to be spaced out type thing. So yeah, pretty much I was just doing this by using a bunch of, like, there's 4 stencils that I had. This one, this one, and I'm missing one more. Here it is. Okay, so pretty much all these boats I drew with these stencils using this Sharpie, and it's ink-based Sharpie. I love this. This is really great. I need to get some more of these, but yeah. So I used that black oil-based Sharpie, the gold paint Sharpie, and then the white Sharpie. So yeah, pretty much the only thing I used after the whole painting process is what I did. And for some of them, like, I needed the boat to go in a different direction, so I just flip it over and trace it on the other side, and it worked fine. Surprisingly, this this regular computer paper worked well with holding all the ink on it. Like, it's all caked on there, but like, it held up pretty well, to my surprise. So yeah, while I was working on it, I was like, I really don't like the way this looks. But, you know, I just kept going at it, just kept messing with it until, like, I got it to a point where I relatively liked it. And yeah, and adding the gold into like these parts like really helped it, because before it was just really plain, but yeah, adding the gold really helped. So yeah, this is the painting, and now I really need to go package this up and send it out. The plan was to get it there before Christmas, and now it's not going to be there until after Christmas, but you know, at least they got it. That's all that matters. So as always, thank you guys for watching this video, and if you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next week.